Coffee and sunrise. Best way to wake up. Cheers. Honeycrisp apples, best apples, mark my words.
Honeycrisp apples.
For real. Give it a go. Give it a whirl. Best apple in apple history. Apple of my eye. When I first started journaling, I was skeptical. I didn't understand how writing my thoughts down would help. I soon realized that by writing things out, I was getting them out of my head. I'm able to process it and let it go. I'm not harboring my emotions and carrying them around in every interaction I have. Sometimes I'm even able to gain new insight about the hows and whys of my experiences. So I came to a fork in the road, and I think I'm gonna go left.
Standing out on glacier lakes. Oh, you knocked me out for days and days. At pointed lands you turn your face. We could never feel comfortable in this way. When I was everything that you wanted, and I was on the path to being honest. I stopped when we were halfway up in Austin, and it felt as we were living in our forfeits. Hollow ground, my place to fade.
So peaceful out here. Quiet.
I stopped when we were halfway up in Austin, and it felt as we were living in our forfeits.
I have this weird thing about video and like being still, I need to be walking. Same thing with writing, like my thoughts just don't seem to flow the same way as they do when I'm walking. So I took a detour this year. Back in March, I was going to be through hiking the Appalachian Trail. My start date was March 23rd, and I was going to be on the trail for 6 months. My plans changed drastically. Back in March, I was on the East Coast, and right now it is about to be November. It's the end of October, and I'm on the West Coast. Just because my through hike was canceled this year, I will still be hiking, but at a later date.
When I was everything that you wanted, oh, and I was on the path to being honest. I stopped when we were halfway up in Holston, and it felt as we were living in our forfeits.
As you can see, I came across a creepy graffitied hut. Later I found out it was actually an old World War II bunker, but as you can tell from my video, I'm very hesitant of going inside because I was alone and I just got a little creeped out, but it was all good.
You are my favorite place to go. You're at the end of my favorite road. Above the rest, you're the best I know. You are my favorite shade of rose, a flower bed on my favorite stones. I love the ground where your roots have grown. You're my favorite place.
There are thousands of agreements you have made with yourself, with other people, with your dream of life, with society, but the most important agreements are the ones you made with yourself. In these agreements, you tell yourself who you are, what you feel, what you believe, and how to behave. One single agreement is not such a problem, but we have many agreements that make us suffer, that make us fail in life. If you want to live a life of joy and fulfillment, you have to find the courage to break those agreements that are fear-based and claim your personal power. The agreements that come from fear require us to expend a lot of energy, but the agreements that come from love help us to conserve energy and even gain extra energy.